I'll admit I was not absolutely positive that it would be worth looking at another holiday special with Batman in it, especially one from Batman the Animated Series again. But then of course in November, something happened. So in contrast to last year's, this episode of Batman the Animated Series actually takes place during the season when the art style of the show had actually changed. Some characters came out of it looking better than others, is all I will say about that. This episode, unlike Christmas with the Joker, is actually a set of 3 vignettes, taking place chronologically one after the other. The first story begins on the 22nd with Harley Quinn and Poison Ivy trying to lay low during the holidays in a crummy hotel, bored out of their skulls. Harley at least would probably be having a better night if she could have a Christmas tree to make the room at least look a little less dingy. But, of course, she's currently bunking with known eco-terrorist Ivy. Besides, Ivy has another idea to alleviate their boredom, kidnapping Bruce Wayne from a holiday party. Or, I guess to be more specific, kidnapping his credit cards. They just need a mind-controlled Bruce to sign the receipts. Why they didn't just steal these things? I have no idea. My only criticism of Ivy's master plan is the fact that even though Harley really wants a tree... Please! No! Ivy is somehow super cool with buying and wearing a fur coat. Now I can excuse the super villainy, but I will not stand for blatant hypocrisy from someone who's basically an extra curvy plant. Though, in the middle of this shopping spree, Ivy's mind control starts wearing off, causing Bruce to fall down an elevator shaft trying to get away from them. And not caring one bit, the villainous duo drive off in a stolen limo, which of course gives Bruce enough time to suit up, forcing the ladies to try and lose him in a toy store. Luckily for Harley though, Bruce was paying attention and he actually gets her that tree she wanted so bad.
Well, here's your stupid tree. You happy? Yeah.
The next story, taking place on the 24th, concerns Barbara Gordon in the Mayfield's department store looking for a gift for her dad, and because she's a teenage girl, he's getting a tie. At the same time, it turns out detectives Montoya and Bullock are actually undercover on a stakeout right now as a mall Santa and Peter Pan for some reason, on the hunt for a shoplifter who's been casing joints all over town. But the only action they get is Harvey having to face some mild recompense when he comes face to face with the daughter of a guy he sent to prison.
Can I buy something from my daddy too?
As long as it ain't a hacksaw.
Babs actually finds one of the shoplifting culprits while the detectives are distracted, a little mop but stealing a diamond necklace. And after the detectives get a tip the little brat's been spotted in menswear with the rest of the little rascals, they start cornering them, and it turns out they're not kids at all, they're Clayface.
Hold it, freak, or we'll drill you!
Come on, Hagen. Didn't your mud puddle mother teach you not to spit at people? Barbara, jumping into the fray, suits up and kicks Clayface out the window into the ice rink outside, instructing the detectives to shoot the overhanging Santa to electrocute the now waterlogged Clayface. The only thing left to do after incapacitating him is to recover the evidence. You know, inside Clayface.
Ho, ho, ho.
Next, on the 31st, the Joker interrupts an afternoon football game to declare his New Year's resolution to not kill anybody for a whole year. So obviously he needs to bump off as many people as possible before the ball drops. Bruce concludes that the Joker is going to strike during the New Year's party in the city square using a sonic device that kills anyone who hears it. Arriving with current Robin Tim Drake, it's revealed that the Joker's actually distributed some Joker masks to make it harder to see him. The obvious flaw in his plan is that he insisted on occupying the main stage. So they battle, and Bruce tricks the Joker into the exact right spot to get clonked on the head by the one thing harder than his own head.
Oh no.
Later that same night, Commissioner Gordon stops by at the diner for his and Batman's annual cup of coffee. So, if you hadn't heard, we very recently lost Bruce's voice actor Kevin Conroy to colon cancer. He was 66, just 20 days shy of his 67th birthday. For obvious reasons, his death has affected a lot of people, not the least of which his fans, his co-stars, and, of course, his husband. Kevin probably has the world record for a number of times he's voiced Batman. It would not be an understatement to say that Kevin has not only touched the lives of his family and friends, but also his fans, including the patrons of a soup kitchen he volunteered at after 9/11.
I am vengeance. I am the night. I am Batman. There's this long pause, and then you hear from the back of the place, holy f***, that is Batman!
I'm not exactly mincing words here when I say that he will be missed.